Today's Thursday, it's the 31st of July 2025.
Last day of July.
Last day of July, and we're in our little home village of Genova. You can see down below, all of that down there is Genova, and up there as well. And the sun's going down actually. You can see Belvedere Castle in the distance. It's over there somewhere. And there's another a really nice building over there. It's a big building. Talk at one time of Dudley Moore buying it, but it's actually owned, I think, by the church, so unlikely to be sold. Anyway, we're going to go for a little walk and then make our way down to the church, our church. That's the Genova church, which is just down below. So you can just see the castle nicely lit up there, and the other building that I was talking about is over there. And the road we're on now, it actually sort of
Shall we have a photo?
Goes around the back of Genova. And this is actually a two-way road. Cars go in both directions here. Did actually come for a walk here the other day. I was noticing the ships here.
Yes.
You find lots and lots of steps in Genova, and that one actually is a road. Well, it's got the name of a road, but it's really just steps that go up, up, up. I don't think I've ever been up that part of the steps. This is the one that takes us down to the church. And just look at that for a set of steps. Well, I think we'll catch up when we get a bit closer to the bottom. A few years ago, they decided to change the names of a lot of the roads here in Palma, in Mallorca, and I think this may well have been one of them. It was really because the older names had Catalan connections, and so they wanted to make them either more island connected or just nothing connected, I suppose. Anyway, we're nearly at the bottom.
Here, festivities.
The road we're coming to is I suppose the main road through the village, or one of the main roads. There's another one further down, and this one just has the pharmacy on there. It's got a library, a school, and a few other shops, but nothing really very much. There are not many shops in Genova at all. This one is one way, by the way, so you have to look for cars coming from the right. At the bottom of this road is where the caves are. Down there. And the reason we've come is because it's Fiestas of Genova. Each town, each village has fiestas, has parties at certain times of the year. We're not usually here for the ones in Genova. We're usually away in the UK. So it's unusual for us to be able to come to this. So you can see up there they've got something ready, and I think that might be a batucada, so it could get a bit noisy later on. And as we go down, you can see already by the church, that's where the square is for the village. And, well, it's where things start to happen. And all the locals are now congregating. Anita's met some friends, some neighbours. So this is the first night of the fiesta. So this is actually the start, and it actually goes on all the way through the weekend and right into next week. It doesn't actually finish till next Wednesday. So there's events going on continually. Mostly on Saturday and Sunday. And I was reading and explaining it to Anita, the things, and Serena, the things that were going on. And on Saturday night I said, oh, they've got a disco or something that starts at midnight. And then I said finishes at 2, and then I realised, no, it was a DJ that was starting at 2 o'clock in the morning. That will all be happening down here. So what time will it finish? No, they really don't know. The next event was the Mass, which is going to be on Sunday morning at 11. So we've got tables and chairs down here, food trucks, and the all-important bar. They've just had a coca competition. Coca is like a pastry, and some of the locals have actually got plates with them on. If I can show you, I'll show you what they're doing. You can see them down here. This is what a coca looks like. Pastry with all sorts of delicious things. Oh, lovely. Que bueno. Oh, well, that's not what I call a coca, but and €1 for a slice. And this is the stage where things will be organised from later on. And lots of chairs out ready for anybody who wants to sit down. Tables are out. Just have a look to see what else is on offer. I have a system usually about buying drinks. You usually have to buy a ticket to buy a drink. I'm not sure how it's working this year. And then we've got little diversions for the children. So some little air guns there to shoot the balloons. We've got some crepes over there. Frapas food truck where you can get yourself a hamburger, a hot dog. And more crepes over here. Burgers, different burgers, ranging from €5 up to €9 if you have a combo burger. And then another food truck up here. They all seem to be doing the same sort of thing. It's all burgers and hot dogs. And just at the top of that road, they're all assembling, waiting to come down. And I guess some of them have got their fancy dress on. We'll see as they come down. Well, here they come. Well, they're not playing yet. They're going to wait till they get down here. Wake us all up. I think they're going to start a little bit lower down. I think that's it, but there's some more coming down from up there. Well, the drummers we've just seen coming down are not the drummers we can hear. There's another set of drummers who are coming down the street now. Crowds are beginning to build up. And this is the sort of thing that happens every year. to the other side of the stage. Get the other drummers coming in now. absolutely amazing. Well, we're going to make a move now, and the party's going to go on all night, I think. The drummers must have played for about 45 minutes, and now they're having a well-earned break. All the tables are set out here, they've got all the drinks. People in fancy dress. And the disco's getting set up, I think. I don't know if you can actually see the moon behind us, but there it is. It's a nice, almost half moon. And it means it's time for us to go home. Very noisy. One of the loudest batucadas I've heard, I think. And well, they did a great show. And the people there were really enjoying it, really getting into it. People dancing and swaying and clapping along. Great evening. It's going to be like this now for the next 5 nights. Wow. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.